Hi, everyone. Hi. Come on in. Have a seat. If you're new here, hi, nice to meet you. My name's Audrey. I am a psychic medium, so please keep that in mind when you're listening and commenting. Just keep it in mind because it's different. I'm not a news channel, okay? I'm a psychic channel, basically. So glad you're here. Before we get started, I just wanted to reintroduce my friend here. My husband said, you don't ever show your gavel. Why don't you remind people what you're here for? Justice? Is there justice in murder? No, there's not. But we all have power. Okay, I want you to remember that. It's just not the man or woman wearing a black coat like in the Wizard of Oz with the gavel. You know, we are the people with the power, not just the judge. Some people accuse me of being judge and jury. Well, thank you for giving me that much power, but I don't think so, but thank you anyway. But yeah, this little bad boy is always sitting over here. I got this at a estate sale from a gentleman who passed. It's my understanding he was a police officer, and he was also, what is it called, a Mason? This is from a Masonic, what does it say? He belonged to it's a cult, basically, you guys. Masonic temple. This was presented to him in 1990. All right, cool. Everyone has their own thing going on. All right, so this probably won't be a very long video, but I just wanted to comment and respond to a couple videos I saw regarding the Murdaugh case, regarding the murders of the Murdaugh case, and the two jurors who are now out in the open and discussing their problems they faced in this trial. So I did speak about Juror Z, who's Amanda Pierce. I think she goes by Mandy. She's the one who said she felt pressured by Miss Becky to vote guilty. And I can tell a lot by someone, by photo, definitely by video. So I did watch a couple of videos with Mandy talking. And I wanted to say, I fully believe Mandy. I think she does literally feel like she made the wrong choice in her vote, which she voted guilty. She feels that the prosecution did not meet the burden of proof. And I have to agree. Now, I am not for any murderers. You know, I don't like murdering. I get very upset by it. And a lot of that has to do with the fact, well, it's a fact to me that I can talk to these people, a lot of them who have passed. They give me information. They give me feelings. They tell me what happened. A lot of different information. So that's where I'm coming at you from. Okay, I'm coming at you from spirit. So I do feel that Mandy Pierce is being honest about her feelings. I do believe she's not sure how to approach this whole situation. It is my personal opinion from spirit. I have been shown that Murdaugh's attorneys did reach out to people. Is that legal? I don't know. It's my opinion that they reached out to some of the juries, and said, hey, if you want to come forward, we'll help you out. We'll tell you what to do so we can get a new trial if you felt like you were being pushed or guided by Miss Becky, the court clerk. Were they paid? I think there was an incentive there. Yes. I mean, I feel like they got something out of it. Maybe a free lawyer or something. I don't know. But I feel like there was an incentive given to the jurors who did come forward and say, hey, I don't feel like this was right. And someone from my last video regarding Kohberger said to me that you're the kind of people that shouldn't be on a jury. Yeah, I know that because I'm psychic and I already know what happened. But even being psychic, even knowing the truth, even if you were an eyewitness to a crime, there still has to be criteria met. So we're talking about the burden of proof. Did the lawyers, did the prosecutors in this case meet the burden of proof? No. If I was on the jury in ALEC Murdaugh's murder trial for his wife and son, I would have had to have voted not guilty. Because that's the law. That's the responsibility as a juror, is to go based on our laws. Based on our laws in the United States, in South Carolina, did they meet the burden of proof? No. Do I think he did it? Well, you know my feelings on it. He's guilty of it. He's responsible of it. It's his fault. It's because of him that Maggie and Paul were killed. So for those of you who love to judge people like me, that's your right. That's your right to have your own opinion. But I will tell you honestly and upfront, as upset and disgusted as I get with these murderers, in the Murdaugh case, there wasn't enough to convict. And I know that sounds awful. Audrey, he killed his... I know what he did. Believe me, I know what he did. And it's weird because I have talked to these people who are gone. I understand that that concept is just unbelievable. There's so much more to my abilities than what you see here on YouTube. You know, I can come on here and say things, but until you come and spend time with me and sit with me and have a life with me and know and understand what I go through talking to spirits who have been murdered, it's not easy. It's not pleasant. It's very upsetting. And that, again, that's one reason why I do get very frustrated, upset, and angry at the system, is because I know what happened. I know. And if I don't know what happened, I will tell you. I don't know. I do not know. I'm not going to come on here and make up stuff. So, Juror Z, Mandy Pierce, I believe to be 100% legitimate in her, I don't want to say accusations, but concerns about Becky Hill. As a psychic medium, in my opinion, based on spirit, I believe Becky Hill to be guilty of what has been accused of her, by her. No, not by her, of her. I think she did. I'm not sure to what extent, what degree she was involved in trying to push her own agenda on ALEC Murdaugh's guilt or innocence. But I do believe she did push her own agenda. Absolutely. Again, based on my abilities to connect with energies. Otherwise, I would say, I have no idea. I don't know what the lady did. I don't know this lady. Well, I kind of do know her because of my abilities. I know, you guys, it's so complicated. It's so weird. Okay, now, I had heard about this other juror who had gotten dismissed. I didn't know she was nickname of the Egg Lady. And it's like, what do you mean the Egg Lady? Why is she the Egg Lady? I thought this had something to do with a Facebook post or something. Well, she was called the Egg Lady. Her name's Myra Crosby. She was named the Egg Lady because as she was being excused in the courtroom, This always happens. As she was being let go, fired from her jury job, the judge said, is there anything you need to go back and get? We don't want you to go back into the jury room. What is yours? What is in the room that is yours? Your handbag, your notebook. What is it? And the lady says she went through everything, and she said, and a carton of eggs. And the judge goes, a carton of eggs? You have eggs back there in the jury room? She's like, yes, I picked them up on the way here and, whatever. But she had eggs with her. So that's why they were calling her the egg lady. Now, I watched a couple of interviews with her and analyzing her as a psychic. I have to say she was done dirty. She was wrong. She was let go. Because of Becky Hill orchestrating some weird garbage behind the scenes to make it look like Myra was guilty of something that she was not. She did not do what she was accused of. She did not have this interaction with her ex-husband and out drinking with him and telling him information on the case. So I believe that to be false accusations, false reporting for Myra Crosby. So Myra, girl, I know how you feel. False accusations, garbage, garbage, garbage. And it's because other people have their own agenda that they are trying to push for an outcome they desire. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the new trial. Obviously, we'll all be watching. Yeah, so that's what I have today on the Murdaugh situation. Okay, well, happy fall. I don't think it's fall yet, but happy September, everyone. Check out my other channel. I'm doing a craft once a week for fall Halloween decor. I am having such a fun time. I'm just loving it. That channel is called Audrey Christine. It is at Audrey Christine 58. So check me out there. Check me out on Instagram as well, where you can see the kittens. They're getting big, but they're feisty. And I've got cat scratches all over my body. All over my body. I'm bleeding from these cats who like to climb me like a tree for some reason. I don't understand it. All right, you guys have a great day. Happy Labor Day to everybody, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.